Hey guys, so I'm going to call this video Atheism for the Right Reasons, and I want to present a few reasons that I think people should not necessarily become atheists because of. And in contrast, I'm going to present a reason or reasons to counter them that I think are good reasons for choosing atheism as one's personal lack of belief system. Number one, don't be an atheist only to be different or to not conform or to spite someone that you know or that a group of people that annoys you. You should be an atheist because you have developed your judgment system enough to realize that some proof that people present to you may or may not be valid. Uh, it's fine to doubt the belief system that you've grown up in or that you've been exposed to, but you should be able to reason to yourself of why something may or may not be valid and demand proof where you think it's needed, not necessarily accept or reject everything that's been handed to you. Number two, don't be an atheist because someone you idolize is an atheist. I know nowadays, with the advent of YouTube, there's people like Richard Dawkins and Christopher Hitchens that have emerged as atheist superheroes, and I'm sure the list goes on and on. I've kind of gotten some people that I know over the years who have been atheists, who have been inspiring. But in general, it's great to have a role model and to learn about them and to figure out why they believe what they do. But I don't think that your life should be dictated to you by someone that you emulate. I think emulation should stop, and you should apply your own judgment to be able to recognize, I admire this person, but I don't agree with his or her decision to do this because I think this, and this. Number three, don't become an atheist as soon as you start learning about science, or as soon as you start learning about philosophy, or as soon as you start broadening your world perspective as you get older. My personal belief is that a strong, well thought out atheism comes from an integrated viewpoint. In my case, my first kind of taste of atheism came when I was 15 and I had to read Sophie's World for my summer reading. And it was really influential, and it got me thinking about other viewpoints. And at about the same time, I started to learn about other world religions and other perspectives, and kind of noticed the trend that each belief system claimed that theirs was the one true belief system, and they were pretty unflinching on that matter. And this was kind of disconcerting because when you're supposed to be taking a leap of faith to believe in something, and you're so close-minded and refuse to consider any other options on something that's not a certainty, but it doesn't really fit into, or didn't fit into the image I had of adults being intelligent and rational and open-minded. And the final nail in the coffin for me was learning about science. And this is something that's mainly just come about in the last few years as I've approached science from a hands-on point of view, dabbling in some research of my own, reading primary scientific literature, and being exposed to a lot of the results of this literature, which are obviously the science textbooks that are used in upper level courses. So, finally, number four, don't feel pressured into atheism by watching YouTube vids of us against them. There's some really intelligent and interesting people out there who are making YouTube vids that in which they are very open about their atheism and speak very eloquently and are ready to point out the flaws in other people's belief systems. That's all well and good. These videos are great to watch from the perspective of, at least, hey, I'm not alone out there in this, crazy location where I'm living in, where everyone else is a Christian or Muslim or whatever religion one may be surrounded by. But at the same time, it's important to take everything into perspective. The same case is number two. You shouldn't just automatically make one of these people your role models and emulate everything they believe, everything they say, or everything they don't believe in that case. And on the flip side of that, you should have a similar attitude when watching videos made by religious people. You shouldn't necessarily have the mindset that just because they're saying this in their video, that is automatically wrong because they are religious, ultimately. Everything should be taken with an open mind, but at the same time, I think a mature atheist has developed a good enough filter, knowing when to demand proof, knowing what proof is acceptable, that being able to watch videos from all perspectives with an open mind is the goal. So that's all I've got for now, and I'm thinking about following this up with a sort of video about religion for the wrong reasons, of reasons that are not acceptable to be for one justifying their belief in a certain religion or certain faith. And as a closing note, this is my first time actually recording myself in a few takes on a microphone rather than having all my narration through words on a slide. And while it's been quicker for me to record, it's kind of turned a bit long-winded. So if you guys have feedback on whether I should continue this or go back to everything on slides, feel free. And goodbye for now. Thanks for listening and watching.